In this video, we are going to discuss how to find moment of inertia of different shapes like ring, disc, rod, etc. First of all, we will discuss how to find moment of inertia of a ring. As shown in this figure, consider a ring of mass say m and radius capital R. We can see a ring is rotating about an axis which is passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane. Now, in order to find moment of inertia of a ring about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane, we are going to divide this entire ring into small element, each of mass dm. Consider one such element of mass dm present at this point. So this is the mass of the element dm, which is on the circumference of the ring and which is at a distance capital R, which is nothing but the radius of the ring from the axis of rotation. Therefore, moment of inertia of this element about this axis of rotation can be written as moment of inertia of element dm about axis of rotation, that is about C. We can write it as this is nothing but dm into r square. Now, in order to find moment of inertia of this entire ring about the same axis of rotation, we can integrate this equation and we can write moment of inertia of the entire ring I is equal to integration of dm into r square. Therefore, we can write I is equal to this r, it is radius, so we can write r square integration of dm. Now, integration of dm, it means addition of all the elements of this ring. So, integration of dm is going to give us the total mass of the ring. Therefore, we can write I is equal to r square m, where r is the radius of the ring and capital M, it is the mass of the ring. Therefore, I is equal to mr square, that is the moment of inertia of the ring about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane. Now, we will discuss how to find moment of inertia of a uniform disk about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane. As shown in this figure, consider a disk of mass capital M and radius capital R. And this disk, it is rotating about an axis passing through its center. Now, we are going to divide this disk into concentric rings of increasing radii from 0 to R. As shown in figure, now consider one such ring of radius small r. Mass of this ring is dm and the thickness or width of this ring is dr. Therefore, area of this ring, we can write it as the circumference of the ring, which is nothing but 2 pi r, and width of the ring, which is nothing but dr. Therefore, area of ring is equal to, we can write this nothing but 2 pi r, circumference of the ring, into dr, which is width of the ring. But we know that surface density is equal to mass, that is mass of the ring, dm, upon area of the ring, that is 2 pi r into dr. Therefore, from this equation of surface density, we can find mass of the ring. Therefore, mass of the ring dm is equal to, from this equation, we can write it is nothing but 2 pi r into dr into surface density. But we know that moment of inertia of a ring about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane can be given by mass into its radius square. Therefore, moment of inertia of this ring, we can write it as moment of inertia of this ring is equal to mass of the ring, that is dm, into radius square, that is small r square. Now for finding moment of inertia of this disk, we are going to integrate this equation between the limit 0 to r, because radius of this ring, as we have considered, these are the concentric rings, and radius of these rings are going to be increased from 0 to r. Therefore moment of inertia of disk is equal to integration 0 to r I r. Therefore I is equal to integration 0 to r I r, it is nothing but dm into r square. Substituting the value of dm from this, therefore I is equal to integration 0 to r, this dm we can write 2 pi r dr sigma into r square. Therefore I is equal to integration 0 to r, this we can write it as 2 pi, this r square, it becomes r cube sigma d. As this 2 pi and sigma are constant, therefore we can write I is equal to 2 pi sigma integration 0 to r cube into dr. Therefore we are going to get I is equal to 2 pi sigma, as it is. After solving this integration, we are going to get r raised to 4 upon 4 lower limit 0 upper limit r. Now by solving this upper limit minus lower limit, therefore we are going to get I is equal to 2 pi sigma into bracket capital R raised to 4 upon 4. But for the disk, this surface density sigma is equal to mass of the disk, that is m, upon area of the disk, that is pi r square. Substituting this value in this equation, therefore we are going to get I is equal to 2 pi into m upon pi r square into r raised to 4 upon 4. Therefore we are going to get I is equal to 1 upon 2 m r square. This is the equation for moment of inertia of a disk about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane.